figure out where did I get those first two notes. And then I went back in my
okay, this is Vintage Auto Radio.
Came up with a song.
This is a radio that I've got done converting. It's a Ford truck radio. Late 50s, mid to late 50s. Alright, in order to adjust the balance on these radios, this one's set up for 4-channel. Let me turn this down. Alright, let's do it to a different station. Alright. Pick out a station you can listen to. Then crank this thing all the way down to the passenger side or down to the low end of the dial. You notice the green and orange light that's alternating. The LED is alternating. And then about now, the radio station comes back on. This radio has the tone control is right here in the center of the dial. That's why it's written with tone. It's got an arrow pointing up at it. This white knob here is the tone control. Right now, as I turn this knob right to left, if this were in stereo, I hope I can put a stereo signal to this someday so that you can hear. Actually, the balance goes from left to right just as you turn it. Now it's all the way to the right. Now it's all the way to the left. Right, left. Pick out a spot in the middle. Leave it there. Then tune the radio into the middle of the dial someplace. There's the radio station we just had. And that setting will be locked. Now this radio is set up for 4 speakers. So let's say we want to adjust the fade from front to rear. We tune the radio down to up to the top of the band. The LED is flashing green, orange, green, orange, green, orange. Takes a little bit of while. Then the radio station you last heard will come back on. Now, this control changes its function from being the tone control to being the front to rear. Adjust that where you like it. There it is all the way on the front speakers. Bring in the back speakers. I know it's hard to hear because you're only going to have 2 speakers on stereo from YouTube. Figure out a spot on the tone control there to fade your speakers right. Then tune into the middle of the band. And it'll hold those settings. For 40 years without power. You do not need battery power on this radio. This radio will not drain your battery over the winter when it's shut off. No memory wire needed. 45 watts times 4 speakers output and auxiliary input. Vintage Auto Radio. Thank you.